What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. I am excited to be here today. I wanted to do a show today just in my yard. I just felt like getting out, being outside today. So today is going to be a fun day. I hope that you have planned your week. I hope everything's going as you were hoping for this Monday morning. But I want to share a little experience that I had a couple weeks ago with my family. We went ahead and rented this really awesome house with my full extended family, my wife's side, and it was down in southern Utah, and it was pretty awesome. If you follow me on social, you probably saw my videos and posts and stuff. It was a blast. It's a place called Molly's Landing. If you want to check it out, it's pretty amazing. It's like a 7-bedroom place. We had about 23 people there, so 10 adults, 13 kids. We had a good time. It has its own pool. It has its own rock cliff. It has, everything you can imagine. We really didn't leave for like 4 days. It's cool. So the reason I want to talk about it today and how it relates to 401ks, I want to share with you a quick video of my 7-year-old son who went down there, went right up on top of the rock and jumped off. And it's about a 25-foot jump. I want to show you that video here real quick. Check this out. So check it out. This is Will. He's 7. He's about to jump off of this big cliff, 25 feet. Doesn't even pause. Just gets right up there. And this is in slow-mo. Sorry, it's just going to show him just jumping. And this one he actually landed kind of bad with his face, but he was pretty tough and got right back up there. So it was a real big challenge, but I was so proud of him for doing that. Super cool. The reason I want to bring that up is I watched some of my nephews who are really cool too. They're all really young, and they took their time kind of working their way up from the smaller jumps up to the top jumps, and they had a little bit of bribing along the way from their parents, giving them some money to take the jump and be brave. Whereas my kids just went up and did it. So I was super proud of them. I'm glad I didn't have to fork out a bunch of money for them to do it. But it was funny to watch the mental, just the games that our minds will play in that scenario, right? If you have a fear of heights, that whole situation of getting up on top of this rock, looking down, it's a pretty big jump, right? And you get up there, and from the bottom, it doesn't look that bad. You get up on top, though, it's bad, right? And you definitely feel it. Your feet feel it. If you hit wrong, you feel it. And it's nothing compared to some other jumps, obviously, in like Lake Powell and other places. But for my little nephews, watching them struggle with that, and my own kids, kind of a little bit of a pause when they got up there, was interesting because your mind, you tell yourself at the bottom as you're climbing up, oh, I can do this. This is no big deal. You get to the top and you stop. And my little nephew Landon, he's a pretty hilarious kid, he saw one of his other cousins do it, and he just was in the pool. He's like, I can't stand it. I got to do it. I got to go do it. And he ran up there. He got up on the smaller one, and then he kind of just freaked out, got a little scared, got right on the edge and kind of squatted down, ready to jump. And all of us were cheering him on, yelling at him, and same scenario. Oh, I can't stand. I can't do it. I really want to. I just can't. And that whole thing, it just got me thinking about our industry and being a financial advisor, especially in the 401k space, and how I think a lot of us know what we got to do and we know what we want to do, and we see other people doing things, whether it's marketing, branding, just running their business operationally, growing, whatever that might be. You see a lot of other people doing things that you want to do, and you know you're capable. You absolutely know you can do it. There's nothing holding you back other than yourself. And it's getting your head over that mind, that simple block of, you know what, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to block out my schedule, and I'm just going to go make that video. I'm going to go and I'm going to contact that client that I know that I should. I think avoiding cold calling somebody or reaching out to a friend and asking for a referral, or even asking for business from current clients saying, hey, can you introduce me to this person, is something that we easily freeze up on and just put off. Do it tomorrow. We'll do it next week. I'll do it next month. Like, we continually know what we need to be working on, but we oftentimes don't take action. And that's what I have been really trying to change in my own life and my own career, is taking action. So I listened, as you know, to Gary Vee for a long time. I've been trying to figure out, and I map out all the different things. I started to organize, how am I going to do the social media posts? How am I going to? And I thought way too much about it. Too much thinking, too much delay, too much planning and thinking and reading and studying and trying to get it all perfect. Here's the thing. None of us are perfect. We're all going to screw up. We're all going to make mistakes in every aspect of our business. And it's what we do after we make those mistakes that define our brand and define our own who we really are and what people say about us. So getting over that fear of messing up and that fear that's holding you back from taking action is something you've got to work on, and you've got to do it daily. You got to work up every day and rededicate yourself to doing that. One of the things that we found in our team through this whole COVID crisis was figuring out how can we still connect with our clients in a way that's meaningful, that they'll feel like we're doing a good job for them, even if we can't see them, even if we can't show up and take them to lunch or come in and do a meeting or do one-on-ones, whatever it might be that we were doing that's industry standard, right? We all kind of follow that same pattern of we do the enroll meeting and then we sit around for a few hours and we meet with people and we try to find assets and really help answer questions. And some of us have other motivations as far as selling other products. And so when all that stopped all of a sudden, what did you do? How did you react? I think that's a really quick way to tell what kind of a person you are and what maybe something that you could work on. And now as we're starting to come out of COVID with still some fears of the fall, I think this is no better time than to reassess what you want to accomplish. Because one of my favorite quotes, and I was just talking to one of my good friends, Matt, over at 401k Maneuver about this, was we overestimate what we can do in a year, but we underestimate what we can do, I think, in 10 years. And I don't even know where the quote came from, but it's so true. We're so caught up in quick, fast, like not being patient, things that we want results right now. What we're doing today needs to bring a plan on this week, this month. Not realizing that the work you're putting in right now will lead to opportunities down the road. I literally just got an email today from a 401k plan sponsor that we had met with, I want to say a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, possibly. I check in with them I'd say every 4 to 6 months at this point. They just didn't want to take action. Other things came up. They just dropped the priority on the 401k and left it with, in my opinion, not the greatest solution, not the greatest plan, record keeper for their platform. Just the fees were expensive. Their advisors getting paid from 12B1s, which is just all over the map as far as what he gets paid and the advice he gives. It's just a lot of conflicts, kind of old fashioned, right? And so they reached out to me today without me following up. I just heard from them this morning. So you've got to come to realize that patience is one of the most critical pieces that you have to keep in check as you're taking action. So continually taking action and not expecting results immediately, because it's not going to happen. It's just not. It's the same as fitness. This morning, first time in a long time, went out with my buddy Clodian, who I post a lot about. He's a great friend of mine down the street. We did a track workout. I haven't been on a track. Geez, I can't even think, probably, maybe not even like since college, maybe once since college, right? It's just not, I don't run track. I'm 38 years old. I have 5 kids. It's not my thing, but I like to run. And today was a track workout and it was so much fun to get out there. And I had a lot of good memories come back, and I was running hard and kept a good pace, and I was pumped today, and it was really, really fun. And I think, as we start to work on our business, it's the same as exercise. Like results, I'm not as fast as I was, but I still was able to hold my own and run well. And as I'm continuing to work at my running right now, and I'm trying to find a consistent kind of workout schedule, but I'm not going to see results overnight. Like there's good days and bad days. And as long as I'm patient and I realize the consistency of what I'm trying to do is leading to the results I want to have, of just feeling healthy and being able to compete when I want to, if that ever opens up after COVID, is a blast. And it's the same in your business. You cannot expect results tomorrow from things you're doing today. And I know it's hard. I know that's something you don't want to hear. Everybody's looking for that fast, quick result. I mean, look at LinkedIn. Everybody's coming to you pitching leads and, hey, I can bring you clients tomorrow. Just, it's going to cost you, right? Like, there's no quick fix. If you think that there's some way that someone on LinkedIn can message everybody that you're connected to and get plans for you tomorrow, you're lost. You're out of your freaking mind, because there's no possible way that's going to happen. You need to figure out where you want to go and shoot big. One of the best things I love about Grant Cardone's whole philosophy, and he's a pretty bold guy. If any of you followed him, if you've seen 10X, the whole concept of 10X is, yeah, you're probably not going to get the 10X, right? But you're certainly going to get a lot further than if you just plan on this little goal that was attainable so easily, reach for the big stuff. I mean, I have some pretty lofty goals of what I want to do with the 401k industry. I think there's a huge, huge need for some serious guidance and training on all levels, especially on the wholesaler level. I think there is so much that can be done to help them, because so many advisors lean on those wholesalers, and those wholesalers are only trained to sell products. They're not really that in tune with what is best for your 401k business. Even if you're not a specialist, you're just dabbling in it. Yeah, they're better than nothing, and they're probably better than just going straight to Google all the time. But they're really not trained in a way that's going to make you the most successful you could be. And when you really think about the why I want you to do that, is because the more successful we are as advisors doing the right things, the more success we're going to see in 401k plans, which leads to more real results, or participant outcomes, as we like to call them. And that's what I want to do. That's really what I'm super focused to do. And I just really had a good time taking a few days off with my family and a chance to kind of unwind and think about the big perspective. And so do that. Find a way to get away and disconnect, and take a second to figure out where you really want to go. Map it out, but don't spend too much time planning and mapping out, because it's going to change. It is going to change a lot. So what you want to accomplish in 2020 has been blown to smithereens, and now you got to start middle of the year. We got half the year left. Let's do this. Like, I'm challenging you, if you're listening to this or watching this on YouTube, I'm challenging you today. Take action doing something that you've wanted to do for a long time, but just didn't feel fully prepared. Go and do it. Reach out to that client you thought that you'd never be able to get, that old friend that you think is running a big company that you've been hesitant to ask for the business. Go ask for it. What's the worst that can happen? They're going to tell you no, or they're going to start a conversation and they're going to see what you could do to help them. One of the most fascinating things I saw on LinkedIn, and I'll wrap this up soon, was a CFO of a company locally here. He put out a LinkedIn post, and it got a ton of traction really fast. And here's what he said. He said, I blocked out my schedule for the next 2 weeks. I'm willing to listen to anybody's pitch for anything that you want our company to consider. In return, I want you to take a chance at listening to our sales team. Pretty fascinating. I mean, pretty direct. I liked it, right? I made a comment. I'm on there. I'm on the list. We're back and forth on emails trying to find a time we can meet, because I want to help their 401k, and I'm open to listening to what they do, because they're an expense company. They have something that could help our business. Even though we're small, they're still showing some interest. So find an outside the box way to get yourself out of your comfort zone. Do whatever it is that it takes to challenge yourself, and don't let fear or perfection get in your way, because ultimately you got to just jump. And when you get off that jump, you land on that water like we did, and that with my family in that cliff, you realize that wasn't so bad, and then you want to do it again, and you want to go bigger, and you want to do a flip, and you want to do a spin. You got to take the first step, or otherwise you're never going to get to those bigger things you want to do. That's all I got. Have a wonderful Monday, everybody. Tomorrow on the show, I'm going to have, this guy is so talented, retirement rock stars. Hold on. I think I said that wrong. So Joey, he is retirement rock stars, and he is incredible. If you don't know Joey, you got to look him up, because I'm going to tell you right now, tomorrow's show is going to be top notch. Joey, I don't want to say his last name because I just call him Joey Ossie. He's going to be mad at me because I don't know how to say his last name. I just know him as Joey. He is out of Chicago, and he has done some amazing things in the 401k industry. And if you get a chance, follow Retirement Rockstars. He's all about education. So tomorrow is going to be really, really key to learn and understand what things he's learned to share with you how to create better participant outcomes through education. Something that all of us need to do, and that is serious value that you need to have for your clients. So super excited to have Joey tomorrow. Check it out. I'm going to put it on YouTube and the podcast as well. So got my daughter here to come wrap up the show for me. She just had her swim lessons. So everybody, get out there, have a good Monday, challenge yourself, take that big jump. See ya.